Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm Richard, and today I'm going to be reacting to Accelerator Episode 4. So let's talk about Episode 3 right quick. Esther and Accelerator made it to the warehouse where Esther was captive for however long, and they break inside. They find a bunch of equipment there. They find a dead body, which was the squad leader for DA in the previous episode, and they also find uh, Hishigata Mikihiko, who apparently is either the brains of the operation or really high up. And he really gets under Esther's skin, talking about, how she was the one that taught him necromancy and being able to animate dead bodies. And, she's telling him, you can't go down that path. But then he's like, you've done this before. You've played around with the dead before, so I don't see how this is any different. And she's just kind of not really a mental breakdown, but she can't really say anything to him. And then Accelerator steps in and is like, "Look, I don't know what all this is about, but all I know is I'm here to stop you. So that's what I'm going to do." And Hishigata immediately recognizes Accelerator for once. Finally, somebody recognizes him. But he sees him and is just like, "Oh, I would love to with you someday, but today's not the day, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave." Accelerator is just like, "No, no, you're going to stay right here." And he's going to use his vector powers to keep him from leaving. But forgot to mention too, Hishigata apparently is in some kind of mech. I'm assuming a coffin of some sort or something along those lines. But some kind of mech, and I can't really pronounce the name of it. I want to say it was like Quinky or something like that, or Kuki. I don't know. But anyway, his point is that he's inside this mech, and Accelerator, when he tries to use his vector powers against it, doesn't seem to have much effect. So Hishigata just blows the roof and jumps away, and Accelerator can't really do much about it. So him and Esther are just kind of left there, just like, okay. So they go back to the hospital. They meet up with Last Order. Last Order has a cute bit of jealousy for a minute there, and then her and Esther kind of get along after a little bit. Uh, Accelerator calls up the one lady, I forgot her name now, that was in the hospital, calls her up and tries to have her investigate DA. She doesn't recognize the name, but she promises to look into it. And then we go back to Esther and, well, Last Order. Last Order has to go to get her blood checked or something like that. I don't remember, but she basically has to go off with the doctor or whatever. In the meantime, Esther and Accelerator check the body of Hasami, who is the one, if you remember, that she was a pyrokinetic that died and was put in the coffin by DA. And so her corpse is in the hospital now, and they kind of check it out. Esther is trying to reanimate the body, trying to put a pseudo spirit or a fake spirit or something in there to try to gain access to her memories, Hasami's memories, even if it's just fragments, whatever, just any sort of information that they can use to figure out what DA is doing. So looks like she cast a spell or whatever, and looks like it's going to take a minute. I think actually while she's doing that, Accelerator actually touches kind of like this projection of her brain or something. Touches that, and he see bits and pieces of her life, Hasami's life, and it was really tragic. It looks like she had this kind of I don't want to say it was like a bad relationship, but like every time something bad would go wrong, Hisami would be like, "I'm sorry, mom, I'm sorry," and kind of seemed like, from her perspective at least, that her mom was always angry at her for something. So, in any case, that was just for a few moments, and like I said, Accelerator just kind of touches it, gets all these memories, and then releases his grip on the projection or whatever. And so, as this is happening, we've got two guys look like from Anti Skill walking in, and they're like, "Hey, you kids shouldn't be in here," da da da. And so They're making their way out, but Accelerator, he on his way out, he grabs like this canister that one of the anti-skill guys are holding, grabs that, and then so they're starting to walk out. The anti-skill guys are like, okay, we gotta get rid of this corpse. They try to go for the canister, but Accelerator has it, and apparently it's like a canister full of acid or something. But basically, these guys are not anti-skill; they're DA, and they're basically trying to get rid of this corpse. And of course, Accelerator is not going to have any of that, and a little bit of a battle ensues. But as that's going on, the very last thing we see is Hisami, or at least her corpse. The eyes are opening up, and that's it. So I'm assuming for this episode, she is going to join in the battle somehow or another. I don't know if it's going to be Hisami or if it's just the spirit that Esther is controlling or something. But I'm assuming she's going to join in the battle. Maybe some fragments of Hisami's memories about DA is going to pop up, and she's going to like start using her pyrokinetics against them. Who knows? I mean, I'm not sure what to expect at this point. So I think I'm just going to go right into it and see what happens. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she's opening up her eyes, and then oh, that's got to be freaky. Whoops. Oh. Oh. Wow. But can she use the pyrokinetics? Okay. Oh. Nope. No damage at all whatsoever. Right? It's me. Right? Oh, okay. He's the real monster here. You gonna drop your gun? Okay. Okay. How did he survive that? How's this guy even still moving? Come on, Accelerator, not inside the hospital. Yeah, this is. Well, they see themselves as like, uh, heroes of justice or whatever. Did his wound reopen? How? I think if he just gets too excited, yeah, the hell? Okay. I mean, I guess she's a corpse, so it doesn't really matter. And he just needs the. Whoa. Okay, well, first we need to do something about her. Uh, oh, oh, oh! I know. I think I knew who that is. Oh, okay. Well, close enough. Interesting though, because he is wearing a. Oh, okay. Should have gone for the head. Uh, found you. Oh, that's not going to go over very well. Although she is connected to the network, so no, that's probably not a good idea. Oh, DA. Right. Oh, um, wow. Still doing that, huh? Oh, that's right. She was all about that. Oh, probably DA. Probably DA. Hmm. Take that as a yes, I guess. Yeah, they really are. Might as well. Fighting, fighting one evil with another evil. Okay, this is probably gonna end seriously bad, as it always does. Oh, they're the ones from the OP, the intro. That's a not a fun sound. Why is her Why is her clothes right there? The his eyes look really weird right there. It's like well, how does he have money? How does he have his money card right there? His eyes look so freaky. Oh. Oh. Wow. So can they pinpoint? Oh, disciplinary action. Of course they are. Hmm. Hmm. He just wants to get things done. Did they at least get her some clothes other than that? It's funny because you guys are the ones that are being purged. So, oh, are you now? Right. Oh. Because of the higher ups. Oh, because of the higher ups. Yeah. There you go. Oh, it's the four. Oh, okay. Right. All right. So, lot of stuff there. Okay, I guess we should start with DA. Looks like now all their secrets, or at least some of their secrets, have been exposed to the right people. Likely due to the one higher up who was just like, you know what, DA, they're getting out of control. Let's just get rid of them. Which is funny because he did that, or he decided on that, but then he had that one lady wake up the four girls who apparently once they're out and about they can't be controlled. So you're fighting one uncontrollable organization with another uncontrollable group. That seems very counterintuitive. I mean, I guess you can't really expect anti-skill to really do much about them. So I can see maybe he's just going to extreme measures, but I can see this also backfiring very, very quickly too. So like, as soon as they're done with DA, then they're just going to do their own thing and be a menace all unto themselves. So okay, I guess whatever. We'll see where that takes us. But man, poor Hasami, or at least her corpse. Like, this spirit or whatever that's inhabiting her is just like, yeah, if I use like 70% of my leg fibers or whatever muscle fibers, I can totally catch up to those guys. And it's like, but you're gonna destroy the corpse too, I guess, and you're gonna be kind of useless after that. So I don't know. Because I'm assuming that now that she's a corpse, she can't really regenerate unless it's through magic, maybe. But I can't see her regenerating her body parts as easily, or um, in a way to where she would be able to function afterwards. I guess. I don't know. I just I mean, I guess in a way you could kind of think of her as a, I don't know, robot or something at this point. She doesn't really. I'm assuming she can't feel pain, and even taking a little bit of damage, or what was it, 40% damage is okay with her. But of course, obviously Esther is not okay with that. So I'm assuming due to previous experiences, plus maybe she doesn't want to use these bodies in the same way as DA is using them, because if she does, then she's just as bad as they are. So I can see that, but I don't know. I really, I don't know where all this is going to go to now. It's like kind of same thing with Index season three. It's just like all these things are happening. It's just like I can't foresee where this is all going to go. I mean, Esther kind of left on her own without Accelerator, which I get because Accelerator was out of the fight for a little bit. But I mean, just her and Hassan, or the corpse, Hasami's corpse, by themselves, I don't really see them doing too much against DA. Honestly, at this point, it's more just going to be DA versus the group of four, and then Accelerator will eventually join in at some point. But yeah, I don't know. Overall, I thought this episode was okay. You know, kind of meh, just because you know, I feel like it's more or less just setting up for things later on. I didn't really. Man, of all the people for them to capture though, like why did they even bother capturing uh, um, Misaka or the clone rather? Just because I mean, I would think that since she's connected with a network, that they'll be able to pinpoint where she's at, and then Accelerator can just go there, rescue her, and then maybe take care of the DA people that are there. You know, but yeah, beyond that though, I don't know how things are going to all fall into place. I'm assuming very rapidly and in a way that's very confusing. So, in any case, I'm just going to end it there. What did you all think of this episode? What do you all think of DA and their plans? And what do you think of the higher up sending this group of four to take care of DA? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like our videos, of course, please consider subscribing. And if you really like our videos, please consider checking the links down below at ways you can support us. With that being said, see you all next week.